Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Stephanie and this is Fab with Steph. Today I have the world's biggest unboxing for you, so I'm going to have to break it down into segments and talk a little bit about what I've got. So like this is going to be video number one, basically. It's probably the easiest way to say it because there's no way I can do this all in one video. So first and foremost, let's talk about what it is. It's from Cult Beauty, and basically they had a deal on where if you spent £180 you got a goodie bag that was worth £440. Now for anyone who particularly loves Cult Beauty, you'll have known that they had an advent calendar. It was released, value £550, cost you £190. It looked absolutely incredible. This is better, and I'm going to tell you why I think this is better. So even on the face of it, if you spend £180 and you get £180 value plus the 440, then you get £620 worth of value from this kit. And the goodie bag looked good. This isn't like a stingy goodie bag. It's not full of like teeny little sample sizes, little sachets. It's full of beautiful travel minis, deluxe, full size. And just even within like what you can buy on the site and the deals that you can get there, like I'm really happy with the deal that I've got on this. So I went ahead and I found products that I was looking for anyway. Let me just go ahead, like this is my box. First of all, this is my box. I can't even get it on the screen and have my face. So I'm going to talk to you about what I got, what made me feel like this was worth it. And this is why I'm going to split it. So I am not going to show you what is in this. This is the goodie bag. That is going to be a whole separate video. So if you want to see what is inside here, that is allegedly worth £440, and hear what I think about it, then go ahead and click onto my channel just now. I'm going to have uploaded the video for just this bag. But you need to know that I got this in with this order. And now the actual order itself, I'll split that down. So, oh my god, there's so much in here. First thing I got is this. This is just an individual item. It was £18. It was probably overpriced. It's called Brigio. I've used their scalp serum before and it didn't actually work for me, but I've heard really, really good things about this brand. And this is the Curl Charisma. So it is a styling cream, which I believe I can put in when my hair is wet. Yes, perfect. So this is exactly how I do my hair. I put it into these braids. So I put my product in it. I've been using Beauclem. It's not really been working for me exceptionally well. So I was looking for something new anyway, and I thought this looked good. So basically, you know, why not? Was my thought process. I'm just going to change my light setting. Will it do it? Thanks. It's kind of like literally flashing in the background and really distracting me, and it keeps somehow going back to that mode, which doesn't usually do. Oh, this is my, okay, so I've only just opened this box. I'm really sorry. It actually comes with the Beauty Moods of 2020 magazine and my shipment confirmation here, which probably has my personal details on it, so I'm probably not going to show you that. Let me just look at this and see what I'm dealing with here. Oh, it was $18.50 for the Brigio. Brigio? I don't know how I say it. It was $18.50 for that anyway, which I thought was really reasonable. I spent a total of $184.50, just so you know. That's what I went for, because you know I liked stuff and I just thought I'll add what I want and then go from there. And if I needed to remove stuff or had the ability to remove stuff, then I was going to do it. But yeah, so it comes itemized kind of there, but it doesn't itemize what's in the bags. It just itemizes what you purchased. This magazine just seems to be, yeah, talking about products that they sell on the site, maybe new brands. Looks like it's a lot of new brands, a bit about tech, Christmas wish list. Yeah, it's quite pretty. I didn't really realise that they did their own little magazine. I'll definitely take a flip through that at a later point and have a better understanding of, you know, what I'm looking at. The next thing that I got, this is actually way smaller than I thought, so maybe I made a mistake here. But I got this holiday hair fix. So this is Olaplex even? I just mispronounced that. There's no I. It's got 4 elements to it. So it's got the treat to repair the damage, the cleanse and condition, which says repairs, strengthens and hydrates, and the leave-in smoothing cream, which is allegedly going to eliminate frizz. I have heard very, very mixed reviews on these products. I have had some people say they're amazing, like can't believe I hadn't heard of them before, can't believe I hadn't used them, and other people say I used these, I saw literally no difference. So I'm hoping I'm the person who's like amazed That's my dream. But I thought that these were going to be bigger. This cost £60. And for me, I thought each of them was worth 20 individually. I'm going to go ahead and check my maths, because like this does not seem to me like it's £60 worth of product. However, if it is, because it might be, and it's just that it's really expensive like for what you get, then you know what, if it does the job, I'll be really happy. My hair's shiny, but I would just like it to be stronger so it can grow longer. I want to have extremely long hair. That is my absolute goal. Can I toss this in my bed? Yes, I can. Beautiful. The last thing that I got that's like a little on its own thing was this here. So this is the Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer from NYX Cosmetics. It is completely colorless. It looked to me like it was going to be white, which is actually kind of what I wanted, but I'm fine with it being colorless. Basically, it's just a new eyeshadow primer for me to try. I have been using the eyeshadow potion by Urban Decay for years. I found recently it stopped working for me as well because my eyelids have got a little bit more oily. I don't really know where that came from, and I'm not chuffed about it, but I'm hoping this bad boy will help my eyeshadow last all day, like if I want it to. Talking of which, please ignore the swatches on my hands from my previous video. This is just stuff that I got that's like Topshop makeup, and I was just playing around with it and doing swatches. So what I've got next, this is the Cult Beauty, and I'm assuming this is my starter kit. So I got 3 different boxes that are mixed boxes, and this is where I got extra value again. So yes, that was worth the 60, the other was worth the 18, and then the eyeshadow primer was worth the 6. But this cost 35, and I think this one's meant to be worth like 60. I got another one that was 35 that's worth 70. So it's like I got extra value in and amongst each of the things, assuming that the products are actually good for me. So I think I will unbox these in this video, will I? Or just tell you which boxes I got? Yeah, no, I'm going to unbox them. This is easier. So this is the box. Very plain. Nothing to kind of indicate that this is what I think it is. Oh, I'm right. So Cult Beauty Starter Kit. It says, combing through our best loved beauty products to create an edit of holy grail skincare, makeup and hair care. The Cult Beauty Starter Kit holds full size and mini editions of the heroes you need to know. From a strand styling essential to a must-have palette via results-driven treatments, this 6-piece kit is bound to kickstart a beauty obsession. Okay, so first things first, it does actually tell me what is all inside it. It doesn't tell me values like other boxes do, but it does tell me ingredients, and I quite like this. I think the value of something sometimes like gets taken away anyway because you see it's kind of everywhere, so the values can be very misleading. And I think if you just like the look of the products and something, that sometimes you think like, am I happy enough with that price, and then that becomes what is good value, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if it did, but I hope it did. Please don't fall. Okay, you can just go back in the box. So it's got this on top so you can't actually see what's inside, but if I lift this, okay, so she's a bit haphazard, I'm not gonna lie, but here's the products. I can smell something is either leaked or just has a strong smell that comes from it. So this is a Living Proof 5-in-1 styling hair treatment. It says perfect 8 for smoothness, volume, conditioning, strength and polish. Really excited about this. Heard a lot of good things about Living Proof. Can I not squeeze that off? Can I do anything? Oh my god. That was really difficult. I couldn't even smell anything once I opened it. Gets easier with time. I think that might be what I can smell in the box. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, I'm really excited to play with this and try it. I love things for my hair at the moment. Obviously, I spent the money on Olaplex, so it kind of gives you an indication of where my head was at. Next thing in here is the Inky List. So this is a caffeine eye cream. It's a 15 ml size. Comes sealed, which I quite like. Not heard very much about the Inky List. People have been talking about it and asking about it, but I've not heard anyone be like, oh, you need to try this. It says that it contains Matrixyl 3000 to help boost collagen production. If it does what it says, like if it brightens and, you know, it takes care of my eyes, then I am absolutely happy with this. I do have an eye cream that I just got in my living. It's because I read Living Proof bottle. My latest in beauty kit, I got the Inica eye cream. It was worth £39, and it was just, I think, a 15 ml size as well. So they obviously don't last forever, but I obviously won't need that straight away. I like a good eye cream though, like can't harm. The next thing that's catching my eye, this box is like, okay, so the box is kind of nice, but can we just talk about this? That's not great. This is the Plenty Rose Jelly. So this is a gentle makeup remover. Love that it's rose. Love that it says it's gentle. It says it's formulated with mild sugar-based actives and pure distilled rose water. This gentle jelly dissolves even stubborn eye makeup and leaves your skin feeling perfectly clean without any of the harsh scrubbing. Your eye contour area is notorious for essentially becoming damaged because you're continually rubbing and having to like pull at makeup. So this is not a false economy if it's going to do what it says in the tin. So I'm very, very excited. This is not going to end up in my Depop. That's definitely another one for me. The Inkuless I'm in two minds about. The next is Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. AHAs are pore reducing. That's the one. So this is really good if you have the desire to reduce your pores. It says it brightens as well. It's good for radiance, so that's really good. That one's definitely going to be one that I keep in my kit. You can never have too many of these little minis. Obviously they're great when you're going traveling because it's under the 100 ml size. It's also a good trial size if it ends up not working for your skin. You don't have like a big, like huge bottle that you're either feeling like you're being like wasteful by throwing the product away or anything like that. So yeah, really chuffed with that. The next thing that I've lifted is the Dr. Jart Plus Sisa Pear? I have no idea. Tiger Grass Sleep Air Intensive Mask. So, soothes sensitive and sensitized skin. Sleeping mask to restore sensitive skin overnight. Just apply an appropriate amount as the last step of the bedtime skincare routine and rinse off the next morning. I'm assuming that it means appropriate amount as in, like, you know how sometimes you might have to apply extra moisturizer in a certain area because it was really absorbed into, say, your cheeks, but you don't need any more up here because actually it left it kind of feeling waxy. I'm assuming it means like appropriate for your skincare in terms of things like that. Otherwise that sounds really strange and I'm like, what is an appropriate amount? But can't smell anything from that, so I do think it was probably the living proof that I could smell. Excited to play with that. I love a good sleep mask. I've got a few of them on the go at the moment, so it'll be a wee while before I open that one. The last thing that I've got in here is the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions. Now this on its own is worth £25. So yeah, this box is definitely worth the £35 price tag. And this, oh. Okay, so this is the shades. And I don't know why I thought these were going to be slightly less intense. And I'm not sure that this is a palette that I need in my life personally. So this one might end up on my Depop. It's worth 25, but I think on the basis of everything, I would have been happy with 15 for it. So I will put it on. I'll need to take account obviously of like the fees and things that they charge, which is the most annoying bit. But this would go large later as well. So yeah, that's good. That's probably going to end up in my Depop, I'm not going to lie. It's quite similar to the Style London palette that I got 2 months ago in Rockabox. Definitely looks really pretty. I've never owned a Huda Beauty palette. I don't know if they're worth the hype or not yet. However, you will find out if you watch some of my other videos why I don't feel the need to keep this one. I do now have another one in my repertoire and there might be one on the way. If you keep watching, you will find out. But that's the end of that box. I'm just going to pop it all back inside now, and probably more like I would have packed the box, in all honesty, because I think that opening the box and it may be looking a bit more, I don't know, like this, just looks a little bit neater and a bit nicer when you're opening it out. But it doesn't really matter. I'm just being, because it feels like it's a gift, I kind of just want it to look like a gift. But that is the end of that box. So the next box that I've got is called the Self-Care Edit. So I'm just going to lean forward. It's called the Self-Care Edit. So this is, it says, filled to the brim with bath, body and well-being heroes to cherish your skin whilst dispelling your stresses. Allow this collection to whisk you far, far, far away from your worries. Waves lap. Oh, and make sure you've turned your phone off. There, that's better. I totally read that wrong, but I'm not here for story time, guys. It's another beautiful Cult Beauty box. I do like these boxes, I think that needs to be said. They're quite sturdy, apart from the fact that that bit was peeling away in the last one, but I think I could stick it down. And this one doesn't seem to be the same, so I think I just had a bit of a dodgy box. This does not have anything inside it or on it to tell me what these things are. So that's going to be my first downside, I guess, for this. It looks very neat inside the box though, and maybe I'll find something in there. There were a couple of things in here that really excited me. I think this one was 45, but part of what I was thinking was that these could go into advent calendars. It would be fine to sell off at a lower price to people for their advent calendars. So this box was more because there was a couple of things I really wanted in it, and then it had the potential for like value for other people, basically. So first thing I was excited about was this here. This is the Margaret Dabbs London Fabulous Feet Foot Lotion. It's a 75 ml size. It's an award-winning foot lotion which visibly hydrates the skin, alleviates tired feet, repairs cracks and reduces hard skin buildup, leaves you walking on air. Now, this one is meant to be suitable for diabetics, during pregnancy, and for all skin types. But basically, I found that as soon as I started to go out more, wearing different types of shoes, my feet are complaining. We've been in lockdown for a long time, so switching my footwear had a really obvious like reaction in my feet. Like, and it's just like that they're cracking more, drier, like they're just not happy because it's a complete change of situation. They've acclimatized to how they were like basically shoeless majority of the time, and now suddenly we're able to go out and do more things and expected back in the office and stuff like that. So it's like it's a completely different ball game, and this is just going to be an absolute godsend. I've been using my Soap and Glory one, and I do have quite a bit of it left, but I think it's just something that I really wanted to have in my kit and know that I have something there that it's going to do the job and take care of my poor tootsies as they get back to real life. I'm not excited about this. This is definitely going to end up in Depop or a giveaway or somewhere, anywhere other than my life. It is the original coffee scrub from Frank Body. Now, I'm not excited about it for about 7 reasons. The first reason is because every single beauty box subscription that I've had recently have had one of these in it, to the extent that I have enough for me. I've been able to put them in advent calendars for other people. I literally like, I've got this stuff coming out of my ears. I've not even tried it yet. I don't use a scrub all of the time in the shower. I don't really feel like I need it. If I was doing tan all the time, I would love having this amount, but I just feel like I'm fatigued by coffee scrubs. And I've got the Upcircle ones as well that I got to try, the minis. They're just everywhere. I just literally feel overwhelmed, which is so unreasonable. Imagine I've got too much of something, like what first world problem? But I just don't want it. So we are where we are. The next thing that I was excited about, there are 2 that I really liked. I'll go for this one. So REN skincare is one of my favorites. I use quite a few of their products. They have a nighttime wonderful that's great for getting rid of blemishes for me. And this is their And Now to Sleep pillow spray. I love a good pillow spray. I have the This Works one at the moment. We also got the Balance Me hyaluronic acid spray for your chest and neck area in one of our recent Birch boxes. So if you're a Birchbox subscriber, you will also probably have that. And that is really good if I want to put something directly onto myself, or if I don't mind putting something directly onto myself in order to like just send me to sleep. It's basically, it's just aromatherapy. It works for me, and having this there as a backup is just, yeah, makes me happy. Yeah, that's it. That's all I really need to say on it. The next thing that I'm like, I don't know if I'm excited about it because I don't really know what this is. It says it's a self-warming hand and cuticle mask. I don't know why I would want to do this. Okay, so it's probably going to tell me, using the same insulation technology as space blankets, this self-warming hand and cuticle mask is a deeply moisturizing, indulgently luxurious treatment. The reflective material creates a heat barrier to lock in your natural body heat, gently raising the temperature inside the glove. The comfy warmth allows the rich butters and oils to work, deeply rejuvenating rough chapped hands and softening dry, ragged cuticles, helping to prevent painful splits. Okay, no, I am excited about it. I lied. I've never used a hand mask. That's really strange, but that's fine. I don't know why my voice went so high. I'm going to come back to normal now. I'm excited to use that. Just to show you, this is what's inside this one. So the last, it was just like the layer. This is really tightly packed red packing paper, which I'll be able to reuse. I love doing that anyway. I'll be able to use that when I'm shipping stuff out to people. So love stuff like that, especially when it's the shredded paper, any of the packing stuff rather than the plastic. I'm all in for that. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I have no idea what this is. This, oh, it's deodorant. Coconut oil Capari deodorant. I don't know what the actual value of this would be. I have no idea. To me, the value of it would only be really a couple of pounds, because that's what I would spend on a deodorant. I wouldn't really spend any more than that, especially not when it's a small size like this. However, I like that it's coconut oil. Is it quite natural? It doesn't tell me enough. It really doesn't tell me enough. I'm going to need to do research into this to see if this is a clean beauty product. It does say it's vegan, aluminium free. Yeah, vegan and aluminium free. I didn't realize the deodorant could be non-vegan, so learn something today. Yeah, interested by it. Might end up in my Depop, might end up in my drawer. Not entirely sure which. We'll sort of see how that one goes. I need a new deodorant soon anyway. I love the idea of switching stuff out with more natural stuff. So yeah, next in my box, I've got the Molten Brown Suede Oris Bath and Shower Gel. I'm going to smell this. Doesn't really have a super strong smell. That's fine, I'll use that in the bath. I have a question. Is a bath gel just a gel that you use to clean yourself in a bath, or do you like put it in the bath? I'm gonna Google that. I'm sure I'm being really dumb, but like that smells really nice and I'm excited. And this is the next thing I was really excited about, and this is probably the reason I bought the whole box, which is dumb, but it works. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream Fast Absorbing Body Cream, which apparently helps visibly tighten the appearance of skin. Heard a lot about it, heard a lot about the dupes. Not managed to get a hold of the dupe in Aldi. I will still try and do that, and then I'll be able to do an actual genuine comparison. Apparently it looks very like this. But I just wanted to give this a try. I'm starting to feel like I'm aging rapidly, and I think it's just because I'm sitting at home and you start to like look at yourself more. Like I don't have anything else to do with my life, and just like suddenly more aware of my age and the fact that I am aging. So anything that's going to make me feel like I'm not ancient would be nice. I'm not even 30 yet, and I feel like I'm being almost rude to people who are over 30, but it's so funny because I look at people who are and I don't think of them as old, but I keep looking at myself and feeling like I am, almost as though I'm older than those people. And I don't know if that's something that anyone else can resonate with, or if I'm just literally mental. But I don't know, I'm just like in my own head about it. I had a birthday, and then like I've been looking for a new place to live in London, and all of these people are putting, you know, no one over 28. And I just turned 29. Like literally just this month turned 29, and people literally won't let me live with them because they think I'm too old to live with. And like I'm probably go out more than you, so like that's a bad life decision on your part. Like I'm more fun than you anyway, let's not lie. Maybe not more fun, but you know what I mean. My last one that I've got in here, this is already such a long video, but my last one that I've got in here is the Makeup Edit. This one feels super light, and it says, bursting with makeup to see and be seen in this iconic lineup tints lips as it amplifies eyes whilst bestowing a serious glow. With a wardrobe of wearable tones, this collection offers quick, easy looks in a beautiful box. Careful now, your other makeup might get jealous. I like the copy on that, that's quite cute. The box is the same as the last box. And inside, oh, this is quite, so this you can kind of see everything on top, which I like. Again, it's got this packing paper rather than the fold over stuff, and I've got quite a few things in here. So this is the Sweet Nikki Makeup Sultry Corner. I don't love corner lashes just for my eye shape. If you have more of an eye that really like sort of accentuates towards the end, but for mine, like if I put too intense here, it's really noticeable because it's kind of, do you see how it's almost like straight across my eye rather than as like a slant? So yeah, this doesn't really suit me, and it's probably going to end up in my Depop, but I'm grateful to get the chance to feel the packaging, see the product. It definitely looks like it's really high quality. The next thing in here is a kohl eyeliner, waterproof, natural, intense color. Contains jojoba oil, and organic shea butter, and it's by Gillian Dempsey. It is in rich brown, which I didn't notice when I've ordered the box. I'm not going to use this. I don't really wear brown around my eyes. I've got a really weird eye tone, and basically it can look grey, it can look hazel, it can look green, it can look blue. And the colour I like around my eyes is always black. I like the harshness. I don't really want something like smudgy and smoky. It's just not my personal aesthetic. So that's also going to end up on my Depop. But what's not, I looked up this one online. So this is the Iconic London Sheer Blush. The colour is something berry boom. And it just looks so pretty. It looks like a... No. That is disappointing. So online I thought it looked like more of like a lighter sort of purpley kind of shade, but that looks like a brown to me. Being really fair, I would just look like I had mud on my cheeks. So I guess she's on my Depop too, but maybe someone will be able to trade me for another colour, because I was really excited to try this. I love Iconic London products. They're really good. That's so disappointing. I'm going to continue. Something else is going to excite me. This is the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow. This is worth £26. Colour is Supreme. And it says visionary pigment suspended in fluid for a modern wash of colour. It's made in Italy. This is the strangest thing. It's literally like it's liquid. Do you see that? It's insane. And you have to shake it up so you can see some of the colours actually settled where it's been lying. The effect looks really subtle, so I am in two minds about whether or not this is going to add to my collection or if I'm going to just resell this. I will have a little think about it, because the product itself definitely looks very fun to play with, quite nice. The box actually looks like it's a little damaged. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. So that's a little bit disappointing, Cult Beauty. But yeah, it's maybe a little too subtle for me because I like things quite bold. I kind of go for all or nothing. I don't really have an in-between. But yeah, I'll definitely have a think about that one. Next, I'm actually excited about this. This is the Magnetic Lip Plush Paint from Nude Sticks. I think it's like £24 this one. The shade is Hot Paprika, so I'll need to look up what the sort of colour would look like. Because again, I feel like, is this box intended for a different skin tone than mine? And I've just missed it. I kind of feel like this would be an amazing box for other ethnicities. Like any other ethnicity other than maybe white or like Asian, like Chinese, Japanese, like very fair skin cultures. I feel like it would maybe be good like Indian, Middle Eastern, African, because these colours all feel so far like that they would be more of a fit for people with that kind of skin tone. I wonder if I'd give this as a gift then. I'll think about that too, because I do have friends who struggle to find makeup that suits their skin tones. So if this seems like it would be a good kit for them, yeah, think about that. Next is Lash Freak. I'm not going to pull this out. I don't need another mascara open at the moment. I've got about 27 open. I might keep this, I might not. I've heard various different things. This is what it says in the back it will do to your lashes. I've still got the Climax mascara to try. I've got the Huda Legit Lashes to try, and I've got tons that are even for sale on my Depop because I just have so many mascaras. So this one is probably going to get listed. But it might not because it's a small one, and I like having little ones to travel that I can carry with me, and some of mine will dry out. This I'm excited about. Oh my god, so excited, I nearly dropped it. This is Charlie, and it's Kiss My, and then it doesn't have an answer, Kiss My something, and it's by REN. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but please forgive me if it's not. And this just looks so luxe and different. Like, look at that. So completely perspex. It looks to me like it might be a good shade for me. I don't want to pull it right out just in case. But you can see I don't feel too much resistant. As even this like stick, like the wand, is that Perspex as well. It just seems very, very pretty. Like, I don't know, I'm just really happy with like the way that it looks, being quite unique. The box feels really good. It says it's cruelty free and vegan. It says I'll have 0% stickiness, 100% shine. Has mango and grapeseed oil, high shine finish, touch of mint to surprise whoever you choose. Kiss my all day long. That's what it says. My ... I'm assuming that's to fill in the blanks. I assume that's to fill in the blanks. The last thing in this box, and the last thing I'm going to show you in this video, because I told you it was going to be a long one, is this here. So this looks sickening. This says, you are the prism. Transform your spectrum with this otherworldly cream highlighter. With translucent radiance and sublime color shifts, metamorphic highlighters create an unearthly luminosity like an alien inner light. It says, all natural, never tested on animals, and it does have the Leaping Bunny certified cruelty free. So I love that. I love that for me. It does say that it contains beeswax, which, if I remember rightly, though I could be wrong, means that it is not vegan friendly. But if you're vegan, you'll know whether or not beeswax is vegan friendly or not, so you don't need me to tell you. It does have a lot of metal oxides in it, which always gives me a little bit of the fear, but I'm excited to see what this looks like. I'm not going to unseal it right now because it is properly sealed. I'm going to look at the swatches first and just make sure that this is one that I feel like I could use. But it's by Ritual to Feel, and it's called the Siren Metamorphic Highlighter. That's exciting. Okay, so that is everything. That's everything that I got apart from the actual goodie bag. So everything that you have seen comes to a total value of £184.50, and obviously it's more value than that because even in this box, this I think was 18, this is 20, so that's 38, this is about 24. Oh my god, I hate math. 62, which would make it about 86, 96. This was at least 20 as well. So 116. Like this box on its own is like worth 130, 140 pounds. And I've got the other two boxes, my Olaplex, my Brugio, however you pronounce that, and my NYX NYX no smudge mascara, waterproof mascara. So I definitely think I've got great value for money, but there's more to come. So if you're interested in seeing what is in the Cult Beauty goodie bag for October 2020 that is worth £440, then watch my next video. It's going to be up very soon. If you like this, then hit the like button. If you've got any comments, questions, concerns, anything you'd like to see if I swatch, opinion on, anything you'd like me to try that I haven't tried already, pop that down below in the comments for me. And if you haven't already and you'd be interested in seeing future content, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, have a lovely day, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.